All right, here we go. Day 799 at, I don't know, my neighborhood, right? So I have to just walk around because, A, there's no malls for me to walk around. Well, first of all, the gyms are closed down. I could go in like Planet Fitness. They're like individually franchised or something. And, LA is just shut down, right? They shut down like, Rudy Gobert and the NBA, right? Just shut everybody down. And so, yeah, my 24-hour fitness shut down. Most of the restaurants, well, all of the restaurants in LA shut down, all the sports, everything. But in Orange County still, you have people picking and choosing. So there's some Planet Fitnesses. I could probably join there, but I don't want to. Because I'm thinking like, okay, the time it gets me to drive there, to go on the bike for 30 minutes, is not worth it. So I figure, you know what? I'll just walk around the neighborhood like I do every Christmas or, the holidays where 24-hour fitness was closed anyway, right? Pretty soon I'll just be able to kayak around the lake and then see how it goes. But I don't know, whatever. But it gives me time to reflect on stuff. It's like, it's good to actually physically walk from like right here to right here. I know you didn't really see much of it, right? But what can you do? Wait a minute. Why is my thing? Hold on. Okay, I'm like, gosh, my screen looks a little small. So I think it's because it was like on that 16.9 instead of full screen. I don't know. It's like, whatever. Selfie videos. So, it is nice to be able to walk around the neighborhood to see what it's like, But I'm so happy it's not, what do you call it? It's not raining. It was raining a little while ago. Oh my gosh, I need this. Lugardo. Okay, so what happens is, for those who do not know, my friend Lou, her last name is Gallardo. So basically, it would be Lugardo, which is pretty awesome. I'll send her that. But anyway, so, yeah, aside from that, a lot of people are freaking the heck out. Now, I'm not saying that I'm freaking out. I am, because the thing is, I need to work. Not only because I'm about to buy a house, right? But I need to work. It's like people have to work, right? And, for your sanity or the different things that you do, right? You know what? I'm going to turn on this street because it's just too trafficy over there. All right, so, yeah. You can see me better. Just with the whole economy stuff, it's like people need to work and people need to pay their bills. So when I hear the thing like, oh yeah, people are not going to have to pay their rent or mortgage for 2 months, I'm like, okay, that's going to be nuts, because when that thing comes back, payback, right? They say, oh yeah, you have 6 months to do payback. I'm thinking, holy crud. So I think about my friends who have like those, those rental properties, right? Just say that they have a couple of tenants and then they're supposed to pay them like $1,500 a month, right? So that's $3,000 right there. And as of now, they don't have to pay for 2 months. So my friend's going to be stuck for the mortgage for 2 months. And then who knows if they recover after that, right? It's like, oh. And then some people, they have like 8-unit places, 10-unit, 12-unit, whatever, right? And here I am, just one of the renters. But the thing is, if you could pop the bill, okay, go for it. But whether or not I get free rent or not, that's not the big deal. I'm thinking about like, the millions of people in the country. Well, just in California, right? It's like, well, maybe they make it a national thing, but yeah, if you have that many people not paying rent, somebody has to pop that bill. So when I was talking to Harold today, it's like, oh gosh, you know, recession's like a guaranteed thing. We're going to go to recession. He's fearing we're going to go into a depression. I'm like, depression? He's like, yeah, think about all the things, all the business things stopping and going out of business. You know, I mean, yeah, we're doing our part on trying to go and patronize as many businesses as we can before they put us in martial law. I'm like, oh my gosh. So for those who don't know, martial law is like when they actually put everybody like in shutdown mode. It's like you can't even leave your house. Otherwise you get a ticket like $150 or something. So, you know, good thing I got my mom eggs and rice, right? And then so, you know, who knows how long this thing's gonna last. But like I said, I'm one of the people that think that it's gonna be over, you know, within a couple of weeks, okay? But the thing is, due to the precautions and everything, you need to err to the side of caution that, you know, it's gonna be all taken care of and done, you know? As it is, California has a lot of testing. Well, all the states now, they have their own ways to test now. And then it turns out a lot of people are testing, but a lot of people are negative. So that means the number of people being tested is growing higher. The number of people that actually have it, you know, like Kevin Durant, he has it. But you know what? When I heard on the radio, one of the key stats is how many people actually die. So the thing is, if that number doesn't significantly go up, then, you know, the whole scare is going to be over. Because as it is, more people die from the flu than coronavirus. More people die from obesity. You know, heart attacks. You name it, they probably die more than the coronavirus. So, you know, a lot of people are saying, oh, it's a big ploy. You know, I mean, whatever the case is, it got me out of school. But like with all the kids are finding out now, being on vacation, being on a forced vacation kind of sucks, you know, because what do? Right? And then when they close everybody down, what are you going to do there? Right? Can't go to Disneyland every day. Would I have gone every day? You know what? If Disneyland was the only thing open, probably would. That's why Dana White for the UFC is pretty brilliant. He has like the only sporting event that anybody could watch. I mean, yeah, there's no fans in there, but you know, how many of us actually go to like one of those UFC events anyway? Except the Borsaris. So, yeah, that's that. But if it weren't for all this, I wouldn't be walking around right now. I'd probably be at the gym, hanging. Actually, no. I'd be getting ready for teaching ACES right now, right? Teaching the kids how to do the recording. Actually, the first hour they would sing, and then we eat supper, and then after that we do the music recording, and then I leave for home about like 6. Get home about 7:30, and that's what normally I would have been doing. Now I got my exercise in the morning, but now I've been like super lazy. I'm waking up like at 7, going, oh my gosh, where'd my day go? But I got a lot done today. Because, you know, when my mom was saying like, oh yeah, I need rice. Oh my gosh. This house is still for sale right there. Okay, I'm going to turn right here. So, what happened is, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, gosh, I need some adventure. I don't want to stay home. I mean, there's probably going to be a good chance that I'm going to have to stay home for long periods of time. So I might as well get out while I can, right? Enjoy this sun. Enjoy getting, what is it? Vitamin D? Whatever it is, right? I'm going to go on the sidewalk. I hate walking in the street. I do like walking in the street, but not when there's no sidewalk and you're in a neighborhood that you don't know, right? By the way, these houses over here, they're like super expensive. This land goes all the way back there. they have like multiple lots, so you guys could have a house upon house upon house, but you get all the power lines and stuff like this. Something like this is probably like $700,000. Thing is, when I move to buy my school, yes, I'm gonna enjoy it way much more than if I lived right here. Okay, so what is it? Well, this is a nice house, kinda. So you know, when we adjust to whatever we have to do, it's you know, it just turns into being our way of life. There's not much we could do at the moment, right? I mean, yeah, people are saying like, oh, you know what? We have that thing coming on. There's going to be a recession and stuff. You better not buy that house. It's like, yeah, no, duh, right? You don't have the job certainty. You're like, oh, man, I shouldn't buy a really awesome house close to my work. But here's the problem. The rates are like super low, right? The federal rate's like something close to zero. Doesn't mean that your mortgage rate's going to be that low. But what happened is, it's in theory, it's supposed to lower your mortgage rate, right? So like, you know, instead of getting 3.5, you should be getting like a 2 point something or whatever, right? But that's not the case. Turns out that as soon as that happened, everybody decides, hey, I'm going to refinance my mortgage. So instead of getting a 4 point percentage, I'm going to get a 2 point something, right? So everyone's like flooding the market. So as a result, the mortgage rates actually went higher. So the thing is, this whole like lowering the market thing, it's not really going to affect me much. I just want to get the house, right? I mean, yeah, granted, if I waited a while, I'm sure that, you know, certain houses would come down and, you know, like people, I know it sucks, but some people won't be able to pay their mortgages, a bunch of foreclosures, all that kind of stuff. But I don't want that. I mean, of course, whether I want it or not, yeah. But I just don't want any of those type of houses. I want this one, right? I mean, yeah, a lot of things could possibly happen, but I specifically want this house. So, Arlene, if you happen to be watching this, after all the stuff that I'm doing, you know, I'm going through like, you know, new principal, certain uncertainty about like whether we're going to be a junior high or high school, right? Stock market crashing, you know, coronavirus, recession imminent, and, you know, stuff. I still didn't back down on this one. Because normal people, they would, right? But I'm like, no, I want this house. She gave me a great deal enough that even if it was recession, this is still the same price. So it's like, okay, you know, that's why. That's why. Arlene? Yeah. Okay, so, but aside from that, from everybody else, yeah, this is my life, right? All I could do is think about all the different stuff I'm going to do with my students online. Wow, look how big these lots are right here, right? And here's a lot right in front of a fire hydrant. So, yeah, I guess you could build like your own neighborhood on these things right here. Not me, though. Because those power lines up there, yeah, I'm not a big power line guy. I think that's why my head's so big. No trespassing. Shoot. Oh, I've been going pretty good on this one. So, anyways, let me walk a little bit more. I've been talking way too much. Alright, so anyways. Alright, it's a pretty nice day, so I am going to go a little bit longer. I'm going to cross the street, right? These crossing signs, and let's see. So you get the local skateboarders over there, right? Anyways, moving on. Okay, you want to know the cool thing about like doing these whole check out your neighborhood thing? I had no idea this park is right here. So the thing is, I guess as long as it's daytime, I could probably like totally like walk around this park. But at nighttime, forget about it. Alright. This is pretty therapeutic, actually. You know, it's not too hot, not too cold, and you know, find a place to sit. Jose called me, and I don't know, it just feels like my office, my outdoor office. I think I could do this. I think it should be pretty awesome. Anyways, time to move on. Okay, turn the corner. So, yeah, final stretch. So, I'm almost there. Alright, there you go. Big Daddy Shin. Day 799 in the books. So, being inside and exercising is a lot different than being outside and doing it. Sometimes it just feels really good just to be outside and, move around, right? Go from this place to that place, right? So it's not like it's, what is this place? So, just being able to just moving around outside, it feels pretty good, and I'm glad I did it. So anyways, Big Daddy Shin, day 799. If I get exercise 799 days in a row, you get exercise 799 days in a row. So if I can do it, you can do it. I'm doing it. Moving around outside.